Alright guys, we arrived in Romania, Bucharest, and now it's time to wait for the suitcases. We're at the airport still. Always takes longer than you want, but that's fine. We still have all the time in the world. After this, we're gonna go to the apartment, eat a meal that are already prepared, and then groceries, and then the gym. Let's do this. Time to train, and when we train we always take Crank Pump Pro. Now without caffeine. That's the benefit of this. You can always use it at night regardless of the time that you train, with no stimulants. And otherwise you would have some Crank Focus with the caffeine. We're also going to be adding some salt. I already sweat my beep off in the supermarket. And it tastes incredible as well.
By far, yeah. Yeah.
We have returned, and I made delicious whey drip. For on top, the cream of rice, literally cream of rice this time, which I got from Orlando, so maybe it'll bring me luck. The whey drip is right here. As you can see, I've got all my supplements right there. Designer whey protein, dark cookies and cream. Maybe you would have noticed that it's my favorite of them all. We're also going to take some supplements. So here I've got my omega 3, my magnesium, and my, what do you call this? Apple cider vinegar. And now, in a moment, I'll be showing you the full meal. Alrighty guys, we are having the post-workout victory meal. As I mentioned, the cream of rice, but I also added some berries, some blackberries and blueberries, and on top is the whey drip with salt and cinnamon throughout. So we're going to enjoy this one, and this is the only carb meal of the whole day. So just to make sure I make easy weigh tomorrow, because the weigh-in is tomorrow evening, but depending on the weight in the morning, we'll just slowly eat up until we edge that weight limit, and then about 2 hours before I simply stop eating, and then it will be an easy going process as always. But anyway, let's enjoy. It's time for the last meal of the day, because I want to sleep pretty early, and this is just going to be a literal protein and vegetable meal with salmon, chicken, and a vegetable medley of mushrooms and asparagus and pumpkin that I actually created at home. So I still have that meal left. So it's quite a lot of protein, but protein also causes diuresis, aka shedding of water weight. And we're going to add a little bit of Heinz Zero ketchup, no sodium, no sugar. That's awesome. Also took some sleep supplements such as melatonin, magnesium, heart health supplements, cholesterol health supplements, etc. all by ESN. Very important even during the last days of peak week to stay on your track with health. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this and see you tomorrow at the weigh-ins. Alright guys, we just woke up, but the first order of things we need to do is to get a small battery for the scale, because I did weigh myself this morning and I was 111.9 kilos, which is 1 kilo below my weight limit, and the battery is almost empty, and I had to jiggle it around a little bit to make it work, so I'm not sure how accurate that measurement was. So we're first going to take a walk, search for the battery, put it in, and weigh myself before having every single meal of the day. This is just going to be breakfast. Already I'm going to make it, let it cool down as we walk outside. So this is just going to be the cream of rice with the delicious dark chocolate, which you can put on right now, 15 grams. Just like that. Kaboom! Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And after that, we're going to put a banana on there. And also, of course, the whey drip, which I'm going to make after this. So we're always combining carbohydrates with a bit of fats to ensure your blood sugar doesn't go up and then down. You will feel not as good, you'll feel way more hungry. You want a little bit more stable blood sugars, which is why we're also going to take walks in between meals. Not too much, because the legs look on point right now. You don't want to cause inflammation. Yeah, we're first going to create this, let it cool down, walk outside, and I'll see you when this meal is finished. Alrighty, we just returned from about a 20-25 minute walk or something to the supermarket, and we managed to get it. We've got the battery, so I can weigh myself now in all accuracy. So even with clothes on, I'm still below the weight limit by a few hundred grams, so weight is still about 111.9. So this is the victory breakfast I've got 125 grams of cream of rice, yes, the actual cream of rice, a banana, 15 grams of dark chocolate, and of course 45 grams of designer whey protein, dark cookies and cream. Let's enjoy. All right, time for the next meal. My weight right now is below what it was this morning, 111.6. So that's good news. So now it's time for the next meal to keep, around 112 just to be sure. We have some golden rice, as you can see, some asparagus, a date, and some chicken, and that's all. So this is probably the last meal I'll be showing you because I'll be alternating between the meal of the morning and this meal. So there will remain the same meals as they carb up my body nicely, keep my weight intact, and just digest really well. And after probably the weigh-ins, I'll double up maybe on 2 of those meals to truly make this carb up go wild, and also drink some more water because I do have a dry throat. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this and see you at the weigh-ins.
All one time. You came in, I was like, he's not coming.
Yeah, Wesley, we leave it rolling check in this time. So you come in, you get your number, get your height.
That's the best way to do
You
it.
get your goodies, and you get to the room and
Oh,
rest.
be careful. I don't want no one to get hurt if I watch. How tall are you? Very. 6'2" and a quarter? Possible. 249 or less. Don't be afraid. Good. 249.
249.4 with close, so we made it.
I hope it fits.
If it's on, it will never go off
Well,
again.
I'm happy you made it.
Yeah, great.
I remember waiting. I ran into you backstage in Olympia.
Yeah,
Tara
50,
didn't
right?
want to come, but she said, bro, I'm already going.
of course. Maybe that's why he didn't come.
Yeah, I know. Wesley from the Netherlands. Like
2019.
19
Yeah,
years ago.
and I remember it was a very great stage. Right, we just checked in. One of the smoothest check-ins I've actually had, I think, ever. I literally walked in and they announced, okay, Classic Physique and Open Pros can now check in, but it wasn't in order, so literally first come, first serve, and we were there right on time, so I weighed in with clothing on, 249.4, but they believed I was 249 pounds, which is great. I measured in at 6'2 and a quarter. So next time we're going to do our best to be 6'3 when they start to officially measure it. So we're going to find out how to make myself appear as tall as I truly am. And now it's time for the loading meal continues. I've got a banana, some chicken, some golden rice, some almond butter and some asparagus. Let's continue to load. All right. It's time for another loading meal, this time with cream of rice. And by the way, if you want to follow me, I always show my meals on Instagram at Wesley Vissers. But for now, this is 1.5 portion because I still need to have 3 meals, but I only have time for 2 meals. So after this, I'll have the exact same meal as this. So we have cream of rice, a banana, some blackberries, dark chocolate, almond butter, and the famous dark cookies and designer whey. So that concludes the loading day of day 1. Even as of this moment, I just weighed myself, I'm still below the weight limit. So that's why I'm doubling up, 1.5 up these meals. The coach said so as well. Tomorrow morning, check in with the coach, check the weight, and then the final loading date will begin. Also drinking a bit more water right now because you don't want to, skip water for 2 days in a row, obviously. Anyway, thank you for the golden support. Really appreciate the kind comments and feedback on my DMs on Instagram. Keep sending them, And don't forget to stay golden.